For some strange reason, it was led for me to come where I'm at, and I'm in the bathroom area. It's clean, by the way. I'll give you a little tour of the camera. Everything clean. I got little ashes in the toilet, I'm sure. Everything clean. I got my little beer drinking. Bill. That's something. I don't know what the fuck that is, but anyway. Yeah. Shit is decent. Shit not fucked up. But I don't know why I did that. Because basically, what I wanted to say, my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, my people, how long will you all let the great deceivers, those who not understand, nor do they even know the truth that there is of the heavens, how long shall you let them lead you? How long shall you be guided by their words? See, mostly today, all pastors, because of this word that I bring, and they know this word in this way that I come in this understanding that I do bring, it is heaven's truth. As you all come to know this, if you but listen, just give an ear. It's not going to hurt you. And you're going to find you in these things that I do speak. But let's get back to today's pastors, because I'll be watching them. Most of them have become what we'll call a motivational speaker. Somebody just get on the stand, not really teaching you God's truth. They just teaching you about everyday situations and how you should deal with them. Yet, none of them, because they know not them who are in heaven. Because once you come to know them, you will know that, it's a certain criteria and a certain way that you do walk when you walk with God and the Father. It's a certain way that you walk. And when you walk that way, you'll see the power of the heavens by just things that'll happen around you. And that's just it. They'll happen around you. So you could be right in the midst, but it shall not be directed that way. And this is like so much of heaven's truth that I could tell you that you can all gain this protection. And it's a certain protection that all must have. And the Lord thy God did tell you that. And through him, that's one way. The only way, actually, for us. At least you come to the place where Abraham was. And see, when they tell you Abraham walked with God, no, Abraham walked with the Father. Abraham was one man, the only man, other than the Lord thy God, that actually walked with the Father. That means the Creator. He was a friend of God, yes, because he was a friend of the Father. The only one who of us can ever have that bragging right, other than the Lord thy God. But the Lord thy God was given. Abraham found his way to the Father. Do you know how? See, everybody just think that God just came and gave his favor to Abraham like that. Nah. Abraham did a lot. You know what he did? He stayed no matter what life threw at him. No matter what came at him, he stayed humble. And he approached it with love and care and concern. And he approached it to eradicate it too, whatever the situation was. Abraham was a diffuser. Oh, he was a great man. Abraham had a lot of clout. I mean, he was a friend of the Father's. And the Father had given him favor. He walked with the Father. Let's explain it in its simplicity. Abraham is one who, from amongst us men, he was a friend of God because he walked with the Father. So much so, he was a friend of God that his offspring, Noah, did God even come to off the strength of Abraham or Abram, whatever, Abram, whatever you want to call him. But yes, and then this is another thing. Let me teach you so you be not fooled anymore. When the Lord thy God did go up into the mountains, and let's be clear about this, because I want to tell you the moments before he left to go into the mountains for 40 days and 40 nights. There was a reason why he went. Before he went up into the mountains, he had went to the house of his house. And when he got there, he saw people in there set up shops, selling things, and things supposedly pertaining to God's word, which they did not know. But he came in and seen all of this going on, the pandering, and he like, how dare they defile his house? And so he wigged out. He got mad. They better be thankful that all he did was flip tables. Because that man, who was the Lord thy God, that walked over here almost 2,000 years ago now, or over 2,000 years ago now, that man, they better be thankful that's all he did was flip the tables. Because, he could have made, that man was in control. He is the Lord thy God, the only begotten of the Father. And he is God. Anyway, it was right after that, when he flipped them tables. His anger was stirred so much that he was on that verge of getting ready to go AWOL, so to say. He was going to wig out. He's about to take everything down. Everything in there would have laid down and gave up the ghost because of him that day. But you know what? That day when his anger got to him like that, and he felt that he couldn't control it like that, so he did control it. You know what? He ran. He went away from everyone and everything. He went up into the mountains, and nobody saw him for 40 days and 40 nights after that. But when he came back, it was then that, he showed them, like, it was after, like, he did other feats and miracles, but none that anybody else wasn't doing. But when his anger was struck, and he left and went up into the mountains for them 40 days and 40 nights, did not eat, did not sleep. You heard what I said? He fasted and prayed. He did not eat and he did not sleep. That on that 40th day, the devil herself had come to him and told him, yo, look, you God, throw yourself down. Your Father has given you many angels to serve you. They will surely lift you up. He told her, tempt not the Lord thy God, nor tempt the Father. But actually, it was changed because they couldn't understand it. But you go back into ancient writings, like you could go and read the passage through the hieroglyphics, and it'll tell you that it is written that when the devil came and tempted him, the Lord thy God, his reply was, tempt not the Father, so nor shall you tempt the Lord thy God. Speaking of himself to the devil. Then the devil, knowing that he was hungry, asked him, well, first, because he was hungry, he asked him to turn the stone to bread that he may eat. Now look at that. Let me tell all you pastors, and matter of fact, all of you who think that you have the understanding, even you, son of man, I want to see any of y'all take a stone and turn it into bread. I want to see y'all do that. For the Lord thy God. You might think, oh no, this is impossible. It can't be done. Why? Oh, you think not? I can show and prove that it can be done. For I can do it. Can take a stone and make bread with it. If you want literal bread, whichever way you want this bread, I shall turn that stone. I know it is a lot to say, but I'll tell you it is that which I shall improve. For the heavens is with me, but our heavens with you. So like I said, I be seeing everybody call themselves taking people to church and everything, like Creflo Dollar, all the pastors, the mega pastors, TD Jakes, all of them. But they become reduced to, because I don't know if they bonded by this way that they take, but y'all brothers need to back away from that way. I promise and tell you that. And then all things shall be given. See, there is awaiting the one, but I don't see it amongst any of y'all yet. That job that's worthy to be put on, because it's too much favoritism with everyone in life. If you're blood of their blood, or if they see a stranger and someone they know, they hence to give to the one that they know more, or the one that's not so much as a stranger to them. And this should not be. For that which is given unto all. Like, you want to get in the bathroom? What's up? Yeah, go ahead.
Pour me a drink?
Pour you a drink?
Yeah. You're in there preaching, I hear you.
Where is it?
Right there.
Oh, everything is right there. Everything right there. Yeah, you got to keep your eye on it.
Yeah, you know how to make my drink. That's good. I fill it up with soda.
You feel better with that, right?
Right.
I bet.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. Right. No, you just need that board. You need a flat board. That's it. I'm telling you.
Flat board won't work with this because it's simple fact. It bends
You
into
have to
account.
keep it laid down.
Huh?
Keep it laid down. It's your bed.
It's not my bed, it's a couch.
Yeah, I know it's a couch bed.
Put it back where you at.
I know it's a couch bed, but still.
I'm not telling you fill it up with soda. I see how much liquor you put in there.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I mean, even though I see more, but just now while getting your drink, I looked on the floor. You know what I saw?
What?
Take a guess.
No, I don't want to guess.
I thought because you just looked, I thought maybe you seen it. 11 cents. A dime and a penny.
There's a quarter on the floor too, right there.
Yeah, I know. I see a penny right there. There's also another penny right there. But in the vicinity that I went to get what I went to get, I saw the dime and the penny.
You pass me that cigarette?
If you remember, if you could remember this, I want you to take a real good look at this. Because remember when I said, yo, mommy, all right, give us a sign? And she did just that. She did it like twice, even 3 times she did it. In succession. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. He's standing there, and I said, yo, Mom, give us a sign. The first thing was your laugh. Word. And your laughter brought laughter from everybody else. And then, and I mean, really, it wasn't, I guess from what I suggested, it was humorous, and it was. I meant for it to be, and it was, and I'm thankful for that. But Mommy gave the first clue through your laughter, which spread from you to everybody. And then Bree's phone rang, and it was Aunt Tina. And she had hit her she said that, she had hit her Happy Mother's Day earlier. Mm-hmm. Mommy, she had just hit her back at that moment. Like, she didn't call her and tell her, like, I'm going to your sister. She didn't do that. But Aunt Tina hit her. And then after Aunt Tina hit her, the worm came up. And remember, you might say, the worm was already there. No, he wasn't. The worm wasn't there because, remember, Bree had cleaned everything, put the bleach, everything. And she used bleach. The worms, what they call them, vertebrates, yeah. They don't, no, not that bleach. That's like death. It's like what hydrochloric acid do to our skin with that bleach. But she cleaned it up, boom, 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 wiped it. And then we went and I said what I said, give us a sign so we could go. And I'm gonna tell you this. But I appreciate it. I swear to you and Bree, I am so thankful that we did do that. And to Shay and Keith and even E. Troy. I am so thankful that we did do that. Because we actually had a moment of a breakthrough with everybody, whether you might have seen it or not. I mean, what I mean by a moment of breakthrough is like we have become much closer than we've ever been. Well, me and you, we've always been close. And me, you, and Bree, I can say that. We've always been close. That's never going to change. Mommy and Brett, that is. Even though you might think, no matter what has happened or what even shall happen, it's a certain rule that Mommy has inbred in us that certain things will never happen because of how Mommy gave to us. Mommy gave to us. And not only to us did she give, but unto her own mother, brothers, and sisters did she also give. Do you know that out of all the Ellen's kids, your mother was looked up to by all the rest of them? Especially when she came to New York. And after, she got with Dad. But then when she had us, it was like, glory was given to her. Like all her brothers and sisters, if they had a problem, they call Mommy. Money, when she get uptight and they gotta come and chill. And trust me, everything that has happened to you in life has also happened to me. Happened to me in even such a great way that because I didn't even talk, I never said nothing. But I tell you this, Troy, before I left, where all these things did partake of me, before I left there, everybody that was left there that had done something to me, they paid drastically. You hear me? Meaning like Kings County Hospital. Like, Troy, do you know that your mother went to Cato himself, took his vest, threw it in his face, then put her finger in his face and told him, nigga, I catch you next to my son ever again, I'll kill your ass myself. Wow, everybody was there because they was having a party. You know what the party they was having? It was because of the new leader of the Little Tomahawks, who was me that day. And when they gave me that vest, mommy, when she got home from work, she drugged me by my... I can't remember if she stuck her finger in my nose and pulled me, but I believe she started with my ear. Because I tried to pull away, she caught my finger with, like this, Troy, look. She caught me like that. Couldn't go, I had to follow her. We went downstairs, and we got down there. I still had the vest on. When we got down there, in one swoop with one hand, she peeled the vest completely off me, threw it at him. It was like, she took it off of me, and then it was out her hand going to his face. And after it hit him, her hand was right there and said, motherfucker, I'll catch you near my son again, I'll kill your ass myself. And then turned around for us to walk out. Everybody was coming at us. And I stood right by her. I'm getting ready to damage every fucking thing in there. I kid you not. This where my energy was, but I had an energy that came with it. It came with a certain power. Because everything that I would attempt to do, it'd get done. It would get done. That means me and mommy would have walked out of there. And I guess Cato even saw it himself because what he yelled, like when after mommy did this and she turned around and we walking out, everything was coming at us. And I was getting ready to move forth. At the one who was closest, I was getting ready to go. And I would have got to him. He was just the beginning of a chain like dominoes. I was getting ready to move through that whole fucking room, but me and mommy would have walked out of there. And I guess Cato saw it. So he said, stop. Nobody move. Let him go. And we walked out. When we got outside, mommy, she felt so relieved that I said, mommy, when we got outside, I said, mommy, you one crazy bitch. I swear to God I said it like that. And she didn't pay it no mind because her mind was just going through what the fuck she had just did to Cato, the Tomahawks. She couldn't believe, she like that. She couldn't believe that shit. And she had them in my house. She know this mommy had them in my house. Booksy mother used to also have it in my house too. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you also remember when Booksy mother's house got robbed? Niggas ran up in it to rob it. And Booksy came home from school. Well, supposedly from school, but he had his book bag on his back. And them fucking men dropped in his house. And Booksy killed him. Killed him, Troy.
See?
I know you don't...
See? Jack called Maymay right now, and Maymay's his brother. But the bottom line is, see...
Maymay was his little brother.
Excuse me.
Call Maymay and ask Maymay. He'll remember this. Hold up. Maymay will remember me. Maymay will remember me because One day, I used to, because May was, I didn't realize he was Booksy's little brother at the time, but I noticed that Booksy loved that little dude a lot. And he was small like me. So me and him became friends. And I used to go to his house to play with him. And when I was there, he had two of his cousins. And they used to always fuck with him. And then one day, I told him to stop. And they didn't. And I fucked them up. When I fucked them up,
See. Right now, you in dreamland, all right?
I'm telling you some truth.
Excuse me. I'm
all
talking.
Right, call Mimi.
I'm talking.
Call Mimi.
You're not listening.
I'll make him remember that, because it was like a memory I know, because his cousins used to always fuck with him. And then that day, when I was there, and I fucked his cousins up, Booksy came and he said, yeah, I guess they won't be messing with May no more.
See?
That's right.
See?
But then after that,
See?
Booksy went to jail.
See?
Not too long after.
See? You're in dreamland again.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Troy, I'm telling you.
See? I'm telling you. Something that I know.
Well, I know. You know May, I know. Tracy. I remember Tracy and May cousin. May was Booksy's little brother.
He's not the littlest brother. He had another brother.
But
what's the other little brother name?
I don't know, but I know.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one, he was a little baby. He might be like 3, maybe 4 years under me and May. Me and May.
May is.
I think I might be a little older than May, or he might be a little older than me, but we're around the same age.
Listen, May's got me by a year. So he's
All
2
right.
years older than you.
Right. So I was
See,
little like him.
See.
Yo, ask May.
See.
Just call him, and I guarantee you I'll make him remember this moment that I'm trying to tell you about, that you say never happened, that I'm in La La Land about.
See.
Just call him.
See.
Please, so I can
I
prove
did
it to
that
you.
before with Tracy, and he told you, come on, man.
No.
See.
Yo, call May.
See.
Call May.
Please.
And I know May will remember it.
Get out of dreamland, see.
Okay.
All right?
And I'm telling you, I'm
okay, right now
May,
you're 50 years old.
I'm taking May
Excuse me.
He
You're
probably was back to 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 years old. And his cousins used to fuck with him. He had his little friend came over one day. He'll remember that.
You're 55 years old.
Yes.
Stop thinking about when you was 8, 9. You're 55 years old. See, get out of dreamland. You're not listening.
Sure, even, all right, now let's take it back from there, and I can take it all the way up through all my days.
See,
and of all the things I haven't counted. I'm 55 now, and I can still take you through all my days of the people I've encountered, the things that have tried to come, yet those things that get thwarted. By me, maybe, but never. But by the power that is with me. And it's because of the love that I do have and hold in me. And the road that I walk in, and because I know them who are in heaven. Listen, and I'll be 300. And I will walk this earth till I'm 300. And I keep telling you that.
55.
55, and I'll walk this earth till I'm 300. And I'll tell y'all this. And this is truth. So, and even in them 300 years when I walk here, guess what? Everything that I shall come to inherit, I can only get it gradually. All things are given, so all that I'll seek, but I'm careful with that which I seek to know.
See?
Sometimes people sit back and try to think of why do certain people do certain things and try to act. These are certain things that I don't even try to indulge and think on, because you know why?
See, you go in there.
One should always think that.
Time to stop.
Now, let me tell you how to get longevity. It's like drinking from that water that gives everlasting life. And I'm telling you, I could give you some keys, some values, which I am trying to do right now, but you don't want to hear it. And that hurts me that you don't want to hear it, because what I got.
Or even doing this talking. I just told you, you're 55, you're no longer 8,
I was
9, 10,
talking
11.
about myself. But now I want to talk to you and give to you some of the things that I know, because I live by them. And I constantly on a daily basis live by it. And it keeps me. It keeps me to the point of, it matters not what I walk through. or what I go through, it won't come near me. And it's because, I follow the guidelines, yeah, true. But there's so much more I've come to do because of the things and the power that I've been given. And the only reason why I go back into my earlier life is to show you the power that was there with me. To show you that it is even here so much even greater. And I want to give this power to you so that you may have it. So that you'll be able to walk. So that no matter what comes, no pestilence, no disease, or even the bad things that are to come, the things that are seen when they come, like the tornadoes and the floods. They've been promising America, oh, it's a great flood going to happen, but they don't know. They don't know when. All these things shall come, this is true, but it shall be the Lord thy God that brings them. And he shall bring them because he shall no longer let man make the one who is the Father his Father, and he is the only begotten of the Father, and he's no longer gonna let man make the Father cry or see the Father's sadness. And the Lord is getting mad. He's trying to put up with us because he know the love.
What did I tell you when you first came here?
Alright. I'm sorry. But it's just that.
See? I'm not gonna keep telling you the same thing.
Alright.
Thank you.
But do you know who they are? Because that's very important to know them who are in heaven. And to know their ways. And to know why they stand. And for what they stand. I'm sorry.
See? I'm not going to do it.
I'll say it. But sometimes, try to start practicing this. It's only for your good that I say this. And this is about the body itself. And you've been doing it, for the last couple of days of what I've been saying. You've been, even today. You've been doing kind of good. I ain't really see you eat nothing. And that's good. You gotta do that for, how you might do it to the middle of the day, but then stretch it. Even when you think, okay, it's the middle of the day, I done held off long, and don't even do it then. Hold on again. When your stomach growls, every time it growls, you start talking to it. And be like, yo, you might as well calm down because I ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? Talk to it. Word up, because everything that you send, every thought that you have from your head, whether it's your own thought provoked, it will generate through your body. So that you can tell your mind to tell wherever. It's best if you know the way that it is to take. But even if you don't know the way, as long as you know them who are in heaven, then you know the way. And so all things is given. I'm sorry, man.
See.
But Troy, it's like everything takes it to there.
See.
And I want you to be here.
See.
For a long time.
Thank you. Stop. Please. I asked you to stop. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, partner. Respect is respecting people's wishes.
Yeah. And look, I'm just saying something about me, because I know you hear me, I listen to a lot of people that call themselves teaching the word of God. And half of them you don't even hear. I listen to a lot of them. And I go around and I tell you, Troy, that everybody that you're going to start to listen to for the word of God, they're going to start getting it and trying, some of them, most of them, the mega pastors, they done turned to motivational speakers. They trying to tell you, because of this happens, then you should do this.
See? I keep telling you, there's one thing we're not going to discuss. No form or fashion.
But it's not that.
See? You keep talking about Booksy.
No, I'm not talking about Booksy right now.
I'm trying to give you some information.
All right, I keep talking about Booksy.
What I'm saying to you.
Do you know that Booksy was the one that they called Mother Dear on the album?
Again!
Oh.
You're not going to be showing your reprobate mind to me. That's a reprobate mind, see? You're in your own head.
Did you know the one that you called Booksy
again
was also Mother Dear on the album? Yes, who they said was gay.
Again, that was not Mother Dear.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm not going to debate it with you. I'm going to tell you this, see? Take your reprobate mind out of here. I don't want to hear it.
And what's written, hold on, wait. Put this together. Because what is written about Mother Dear, he was thrown off a tier, and then when he came home, he got killed. It's the same story that's going on about Mother Dear. But listen, I keep telling y'all, when Booksy went to jail, it was some things that was left. But those documents, wherever they at, they can't be found. So even Kato, like, I would love to run into Kato. Now you say Kato don't know Terrible Tiny Tim. When me and Kato do finally meet, and I don't know how he look. I don't remember how he look. I know that Booksy and May, they look so much alike. Them two looked it. That's why Booksy, I think Booksy really truly loved May so much because they was like splitting images. And I'll never forget. Booksy was fresh home and he was coming to see Fruit. And I was coming downstairs. Just me by myself. And when he passed me, I said, May? And he laughed and said, nah, Booksy. And I said, Booksy? Yo, it's Terrible Tiny Tim. And he stopped and said, what? And I said, yo, what's he doing here? I'm like, and he said, I'm going to see Fruit. And I said, word, I just came from there. I got a daughter by Fruit's niece. And he was like, word? Then boom, he said, yo, I gotta talk to you. But like I was moving, cause I was getting ready to go. I was just getting ready to go and get some Pampers but he was coming to snatch Food up and they was gonna be out. But he told me, he said, yo, I wanna talk to you. And I'm like, all right, cool. Never got to have that conversation with him. Kato, like I tell you, these things I tell you, like I told you about Mommy and me with Kato, down right under when they headquarters was right under in the basement of 465. Really, they had the whole block. But when and then remember they stole our keys? Like first time, Mommy like basically knew they did. And from that moment, it was like the police started fucking with me. Word up, they really did.
See? Again.
But not because of Mommy. Not because of Mommy.
Excuse me. What they got to do with the price of tea and China? It's 55, and you going back to when Mommy. See, leave the room, please.
Mommy,
You're not listening.
I'm trying to tell you.
You can't tell me something I lived. I know Mommy went back there and talked about stealing our keys.
Hold on, no. See, I ain't say she went and talked to the cops.
I didn't say cops. She went and talked to the gang members.
But
a meeting.
Because she did what she did, that talk went around, and then the police, the government stepped in.
Please see.
Word.
Please see. I don't want to say it no more, please.
I'm sure I'm gonna give you.
See.
I'm gonna try to give you something that's useful. But listen to this. I see how you come, especially when you come from doing this job, and I know you gotta vote, but you don't have to go that route of working. Because basically, you're not fit for it. And I'm living proof of that.
Again, see.
So all we gotta do is we gotta go and file the official paperwork. I've been looking this online, like so that like you could get disability, but you won't be denied. Cause I mean, even though I think it's good that you work, but then again, now I mean, like to go for walks, to stay up, not go to sleep when you wanna go to sleep. Like right now, come on, let's get up, let's go take a walk. These are the type of things I would want to do. Like if you go to me, but whenever you come to me, you be like, yo, let's go get in the car. You come to me and be like, yo, let's take a walk. I know the first couple of times you did it, but you came and was like, yo, I'm gonna take a walk. And you never invited me. You never said, come on, take a walk with me. Well, the third time you did do that, but you did that at that moment that, you understand, we was both indulging in a certain way. And I don't be wanting to go. And even then, it wasn't a walk, it was a drive. Yeah, you just like really, Troy? And because I love you, I tell you these things. These things I tell you on the show. When you eat,
See.
eat with bread. Eat with bread. Eat with bread.
Say it one last time, see. Thank you. Please.
And then every time, yo, you gotta get into this habit, but please get into this habit. Nah, I'm like, why do I grieve your spirit? Because I'm teaching you something that could keep you here with me for as long as.
See, please.
Yo, Troy, do you realize that I need you? Not in such a way just for some place to live. No. I need you for much more than that. And it's much more. It's much more
Right now,
that you.
see, you're moving my spirit. Please stop.
Alright, so let's uplift
You
the
said all
spirit.
right, and I said stop.
Alright, cool. So let's uplift the spirit. Here
How
we
you
go.
uplift the spirit?
Right here.
How?
Yeah, 'cause it's who I am.
I'm relaxed this evening. Let me just relax. I just drove 2 hours. I'm tired. You don't want to talk about. You want to take a nap. Take a nap. Leave the foolishness alone. That's a reprobate
But I
mind.
done. I was going to take the nap, but I smoked some weed and drunk. So I'm drinking a beer. I haven't even finished drinking my beer. Or even finished drinking. Well, I drank one cup of liquor. I still got this one, and I still got my beer. And I still got like a quarter of my, because I got the right paper that I like to smoke in. And then you let me smoke in the house. That was a big plus. Like right now, I'm just waiting for the phone to finish charging enough. And if you please don't mind, I really want to go in the bathroom and do it.
I don't know you preaching.
Nah, I'm not preaching. I'm about to make a song. I'm about to make another song. I'm about to go find a beat on YouTube, play it on one song, on one phone. Like they deaded my government phone. I told you, they deaded it. Like it freezes on the screen. I don't know what they did to it. Or whoever did to it. But it's just to let them know that it don't matter. You can dead everything. You could dead it all this stuff. But what I think happened, I always thought that the people that was putting them phones out, they was like from another country somewhere. And why I think that my phone is dead now, because that country was like Trump fixing a lot of shit. Like niggas that's out in countries like that, that's doing illegal shit and doing it, getting over with it from the States. Trump coming through, putting all that shit to an end. But they don't like him. Because, especially the Democratic Party, because all of them fucking deals, they was getting money from them. No, this is about a real issue.
See,
Today's issue I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
want to talk about that. I'm asking
Oh.
you, please.
Oh, listen, did you scratch the card yet?
I scratched one of them.
Did you scratch the one with the line?
Nope. This is 48.
Let me see.
You scratch it. It don't matter.
Let me see.
You scratch it. You scratch 48. Sit right there and scratch. Here you go.
No, you said. I thought you said you scratched 40.
Give me the other card. Take 48 and scratch.
Yeah. I was looking at
See?
this one. Look, here. Let me scratch this one. You scratch 48. Let me scratch 40.
I just told you I was going to scratch 48.
All right, yeah, you scratch 47.
You switch.
Nope. I gave you 40. 48's a winner. I promise you that. I see the white line. Look. You can see the white line. Look. I swear to you. Look at this. You see the bottom of that? You see that white line on there, right? That's a winner. I promise you. How much you want to bet? You want to bet half that ticket?
Nope. I ain't going to bet my money.
Cool.
You do what you do.
But
I
want to show
Give me
you.
see. You're talking too much. You're messing my groove up.
I'm sorry.
You got my other ticket. Give me 49.
It's on your, it was on your stomach, now it's on your
Alright, leave it.
floor.
Let me lay down.
Right there. I put it on your stomach.
Come on. Right. See, I don't even sing it. Come on now. Disturb my groove.
But I'm
This is my groove.
But I'm bringing my power.
See, I don't need your power. I need you to be quiet and relax. I just drove 2 hours.
I can tell you, I could give a melody greater than that TV melody.
And that's what I like to relax with. That's what I relax with.
Ooh, it's crazy to see that. You got 2 games winners.
Allianz Television has some positive tips to get you through your days working at home. Visit your workspace and create a comfortable environment. Stick to a routine so you and your family can stay organized. Take frequent breaks, even if for only a few minutes, to help you feel refreshed. Maintain
I think my worst thing I need. Where's my phone at?
Think about who?
Where's my phone?
You said our niece, which one?
Now, give me that big thing over there. The tablet. Give me the tablet.
You said our niece, which one?
Tiger. You got
Oh,
four.
I see.
Yeah.
The twins. And that's
Preston.
Yvette's daughter.
I don't know who daughter it is. I know it's one of them.
Is that I think, yeah, I used to mess with
I
Yvonne.
know. I know.
Until I was with Yvette.
I know.
Yvette was, Yvonne, the one I had, she was always the prettiest one. But, Crusher used to always tell me about her. And I was like, yo, listen, you already know me. He's glad. Damn, this one. Nah, that's a white line. I don't care. That's just a white line. This is a red. I already know. Red.
Happy Mother's Day, big head. How you doing, girl? Eat
That's
cookies
her?
and bread? Yeah. I can't see you, Negro.
That's Taja? That's Taja?
I want to see you. Where the baby at?
Is that Taja?
Yes, it's Taja. Your other uncle here. This is your Uncle C.
What up, my niece? Yo, put yourself on the screen. What, you care about how you look? We your family, nigga. You blood of my blood. You better put yourself on camera. I don't see you yet. Yo, yeah, I look crazy. So if you look crazy, so what? We crazy. That's what it is. That's how I go.
She ain't come on. I know she ain't come on. What's up, big head? Do me a
Tell her
favor.
when she ready to show herself, that's when she got me back.
Big head, do me a favor.
And tell her aunt I still love her.
Big head, do me a favor. Text me your mom's and them numbers so I can call them and wish them a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, that was my next thing. Tell them Happy Mother's Day.
Huh?
They probably might be there.
I can't see.
One of them is there
See,
because I hear them in the background.
They're not in the background. See that? Big head. All right. Let me see the baby though. I want to see the baby. The one that was born when I was down there. And eat him up. I want to see the other baby. The knee baby.
We call him Eat 'em Up.
The one that eat like his uncle. That's the new baby. Damn, he big.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
That's the one. Show the baby that was just born.
He a good size.
No, that's big.
Nah, they
That baby-
good. Nah,
that
they
baby-
healthy.
Yo,
Ah,
wow.
that one is, yeah, boy.
Now he got to be what? 4 or 5 months. That's it, right? No, he's 7 months, right?
Damn, that dude.
Because he was born in like November, October, right?
Yo, I see so much of Titus in that little dude.
Wow.
Word.
He's huge. Tasha.
I see his granddad.